Determined look in his eyes.
Oh, he sure does, Cole. You have to bring that attitude with you to the ring each and every time. Otherwise, you're just setting yourself up for failure.
And Kingston has an answer for that one.
You know, my jaw always seems to hit the floor at least once per Kofi Kingston match. This guy's unreal. Poor Kofi Kingston getting completely dominated here, people. Well, if there's someone that can literally do it all in between those ropes, whether it be in the air, traveling at the speed of light, trading holds, or locking in a submission, it's Tyson Kidd. Graduating from the Hart Dungeon is not exactly like printing out a certificate of achievement off the internet. You got to be tough and talented.
Well, let's get your thoughts here on Kofi Kingston.
The sky's the limit. I see a lot of main events in the future.
Big E with the tag.
Oh no, Big E with the opening.
Big E showing some expert prowess here.
Oh, wait, nice reversal. Being a technical wrestler and an elite high flyer is what makes Tyson so fun to watch and makes him so tough for opponents. I mean, he can mix it up and change speeds at the blink of an eye to take down an opponent and keep him down.
He made it. He made it to the ropes.
Oh, what a shot.
Another great tag team match here tonight. I don't think the tag team scene has ever been hotter here in WWE.
Tyson Kidd has found an answer here.
And there's the tag.
Oh, Big E isn't liking this.
You have to wonder just how widespread the back pain is. We'll find out soon enough.
No kidding. This is bad.
Big E rose to notoriety here in WWE as the bodyguard, the strong arm, if you will, of Dolph Ziggler. From his first night at ringside, it was very clear that Big E was cut from a different cloth than most of the bodyguards we've seen in this business. Powerful, fast, and certainly not afraid of physical contact. Big E definitely played a part in the success of Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, Michael, you got that right. Big E raised the bar for what it meant to be a bodyguard in this business, or any other. Hey, security is security. Once we saw that finishing move of his, the big ending, we knew Dolph Ziggler couldn't be in better hands than that of Big E. Oh, out of nowhere!
Just look at this man. He's all business.
And that's the way he has to be if he wants to win here tonight. I think anyone would agree that security is definitely important, especially here in the WWE. And Big E did one heck of a job in making a name for himself as the bodyguard for Dolph Ziggler. It gave him the opportunity to beat people up, which I'm sure he enjoyed, but it also gave him the opportunity to learn the ropes by watching one of WWE's premier superstars in that ring, night in and night out. Turning it around, it's Kofi Kingston with the reversal. He's got him hooked.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
No kidding, this is going to need some serious medical attention. Oh, this Cesaro is just so talented. I mean, this match has gone his way incredibly fast here.
That can't be enough, can it?
I don't think so.
Big E's stint as the bodyguard of Dolph Ziggler proved to be a major stepping stone for him becoming a standout WWE superstar. Big E became a force outside and inside the ring while getting a front row seat to scout the best superstars WWE had to offer. It also gave Big E time to develop the perfect finishing move to flatten opponents in the big. Looking for the quick cover is Kofi Kingston. Big E tagged in. Big E with the excellent move to get out. There can only be one top dog here in the WWE, and a win here will go a long way in solidifying one of these guys' claims of being the best in the business. You can't have a conversation about the finishing moves of WWE superstars and not discuss the aptly named big ending from Big E. You're talking about being hoisted in the air by a former professional powerlifter and driven face first into the canvas. It's literally bone-shattering.
There's the tag, and he's ready to roll.
And his heartless attack continues.
Oh, man, this is getting tough to watch.
Hoping to end it early.
Here's hoping.
Here we go again.
Let me tell you something, Cole. One of the most intimidating finishing moves I have ever seen as a wrestler or as an announcer is Big E's big ending. I think part of what makes the maneuver so scary for opponents is that Big E can lift anyone up, no matter how big they are, and plant them right in the mat.
Look at him move. What acrobatics.
Yeah, but can he juggle? How impressive was that?
It's an amazing atmosphere in this arena tonight.
Oh, you're right. Big fight feel here, no doubt. Now that's the way you drop the boom on an opponent.
And into the cover. Jerry, a WWE superstar knows their finishing move is tops on the do not experience list when fans and superstars watching the match all gasp for air after the maneuver's been executed. For Big E, that's happened every time he's dropped in another opponent with the big ending.
Well, you know, Ric Flair himself has always said there's nothing like the respect of your peers. Well, there's nothing like the fear of your peers either. And that's exactly what the big ending from the powerhouse Big E has earned him. The big ending is without a doubt one of the most...
And Kofi Kingston makes him pay in the worst way on that exchange.
This has been a very methodical attack.
He clearly has confidence in that move.
Yeah, he's done it enough.
Look at this. There's absolutely no wasted motion in this attack.
You know, it shouldn't be a surprise to anyone that with all of the time Tyson Kidd spent with the Hart family in the dungeon, and specifically with Owen and Bret Hart, that his finishing move is the dreaded sharpshooter. When Tyson locks that in, it's only a matter of time before his opponent taps out.
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in.
Wait, is he still conscious? Man, that looked...
Ouch, the running body block.
Ooh, that was brutal.
Here he goes for the win.
Let's do this. 2, 3. They got it. Well, I don't know how you can pick out highlights from that match. The whole match was highlights. And here's some highlights from the matchup. I can't believe what we saw in that match. There was no love lost in that match. And look at the impact in these highlights.
Here are your winners, Kofi Kingston and Big E, the New Day.
You want to talk about a tag team war? We most definitely witnessed just that. This was from bell to bell, a clinic in tag team wrestling. Kudos to everyone.
I love tag team matches, and that was one of the best I've seen in a while. Sometimes you step into the ring and, well, just refuse to lose. I think that's what we saw here in this match.
And I can imagine there aren't too many people at home regretting tuning in for that amazing match. Wow.